Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are looking at the problem called minimum absolute distance between mirror pairs. I'll be moving through these concepts pretty quickly to save you time, so try to stick with me. And as always, if you get confused at any point, just pause and drop a question in the comments, and I will do my best to reply and clarify it for you. Here is the problem description from Leetcode. It looks a bit wordy, so let's break it down into something much simpler to digest. Our main goal here is to find two numbers inside a list that form what the problem calls a mirror pair. A mirror pair simply means if you take the first number and completely flip its digits around, it becomes exactly the same as the second number. For example, if our first number is 12, flipping it makes 21, so 12 and 21 form a mirror pair. Another rule is about zeros. If we have a number like 120, reversing it gives us 0, 2, 1. In math, we just drop that leading 0, so it becomes exactly 21. But finding just any pair isn't enough. We need to find the pair that are closest to each other in the list, meaning the distance between their positions is the smallest possible. You might think, well, why don't we just compare every single number with every other number in the list to check for pairs? That would work, but checking every single pair is extremely slow, especially if our list has thousands of numbers. We need a smarter way. Just a quick heads up before we dive into the smarter way. We will walk through the logic using Python. But if you code in Java, C++, or JavaScript, don't worry, I have all of those solutions fully written out at the very end. Alright, let's look at the best way to solve this, which Leetcode calls a one-time traversal. This means we are only going to read through our list of numbers exactly once, and we'll use a hash table to remember important things along the way. The big trick for this problem is how we use our memory. Instead of just saving the numbers we just looked at, we are going to save the numbers we are hoping to run into later. Imagine we start reading our list, and the very first number is 12. It's at position 0. Now we ask ourselves, if we just saw a 12, what number would make a perfect mirror pair with it later on? We would want to find a 21. So we write that down in our dictionary. We say, hey, if we ever stumble across a 21 in the future, remember that its perfect match is sitting way back here at position 0. Fast forward a bit as we keep reading the list. Let's say we find a 21 at position 3. We immediately check our memory dictionary. We see that we actually wrote down that we were looking for a 21. And it tells us the matching half is back at position 0. Because we found a match, we just do a quick math problem. The current position is 3, the saved position is 0, so the distance between them is 3. Easy. But what happens if our list has duplicate numbers? For example, what if we have a 12, then some other stuff, then another 12, and finally our 21? The rule is simple. We always override our memory with the newest position. Because we want the shortest distance, a 21 paired with the second 12 will always be a shorter distance than pairing it with the first 12. Keeping the most recent position guarantees the smallest gap. Here is the full Python code provided by the Leetcode editorial. Let's break this down line by line into bite-sized pieces so we actually understand it. First, we set up an empty dictionary called previous to hold our memory. We also set up our answer variable to infinity, so that the very first real distance we find will definitely be smaller and replace it. Then, we start a loop to walk through our list of numbers one by one. We keep track of our current position with the letter I and the actual value with the word num. Inside the loop, the very first thing we do is check our memory dictionary. We ask, is the number we are looking at right now something we previously wrote down that we were hoping to find? If it is in our memory, we found a pair. We calculate the distance by subtracting the saved position from our current position. Then, we compare it to our best answer so far and keep whichever one is smaller. After checking for pairs, we need to prepare for the future. We take our current number, convert it to text so we can easily flip it backwards, turn it back into an integer to drop any leading zeros, and then save our current position into the dictionary under that flipped number. Finally, once the loop finishes, we check our answer. If it's still infinity, that means we never found any mirror pairs at all, so the rules say we must return -1. Otherwise, we just return the smallest distance we found. Let's talk about edge cases quickly. The biggest trap here is leading zeros. The beauty of this Python solution is that when we flip a number like 120 into the string 021 and then convert that string back into an integer, Python automatically strips the 0 away for us, leaving exactly 21. So how fast is this? The time complexity is big O of n log c. N is the number of items in our list, because we loop through it once. Log c comes from the work of flipping the number into a string and back, where c represents the size of the numbers. The space complexity is order n, because in the worst case, we might have to store every single number in our memory dictionary. Now, I promised you the other languages. If you want to grab any of this code without retyping it yourself, head over to the link in the description. You can copy and paste the exact code I'm about to show directly from my website. Here is the full solution written out in Java. Next up, here is the exact same logic written in C++. And finally, here is the solution written for JavaScript. Let's summarize our key takeaways from this problem. First, hash maps are incredibly powerful for turning slow search problems into fast, instant lookups. Second, a great trick is to store the data you expect to find in the future as the key, rather than the raw data you just read. And lastly, when you want the shortest distance, always overwrite your saved data with the newest positions. Before we wrap up, I want to mention that I'm trying out this new, faster, highly visual format for the videos to help you digest the concepts quicker. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer this style or have any feedback on how to improve it. And if you still have questions about the code, drop those down there too. Also, you can probably tell this is narrated by AI. I built this system for myself to generate clear explanations the moment a daily problem drops, so I can learn faster. I post them here without ads or sponsorships, in hopes that they help you study efficiently too. Speaking of studying, I have a separate channel called Leetcode Unlocked, where I am slowly posting a solution for literally every single Leetcode problem ever made. Check it out if you want to practice outside of the daily challenges. If you appreciate this ad-free content and want to help support the channel's goal, consider donating at buymeaboba.com/LeetCodeDaily. Otherwise, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can get your streak done early tomorrow. Keep coding, and I'll catch you next time.